When did you decide to fight fire with fire? The moment my stepmother called CPS on me for the third time in 6 months, claiming I was neglecting my 8-year-old brother Tobias. After Dad died, she got everything. The house, his business, custody of Tobias. I was 19, legally an adult, so I got nothing except weekend visitation rights with my little brother. She made sure to remind me constantly that I was just a guest in what used to be my childhood home. "Don't forget to wipe your feet," she'd say sweetly when I arrived for visits. "We can't have you tracking dirt through your father's house." Every visit, she'd manufacture some crisis. Tobias would have a mysterious bruise she'd photograph from 12 different angles. His clothes would be dirty when I returned him, even though I'd dressed him in fresh outfits that morning. She'd have him repeat scripted lines about how scared he was of me, how I yelled and forgot to feed him. Then she'd call social services, sobbing into the phone about how worried she was about my violent tendencies and substance abuse issues. Complete lies, but delivered with the practiced hysteria of someone who knew exactly which words would trigger an immediate investigation. The caseworkers would show up at my studio apartment within hours, interviewing my neighbors, going through my refrigerator, checking for drugs and alcohol. Each investigation was dismissed, but the pattern was clear. She was building a paper trail to terminate my visits entirely. The breaking point came when Tobias whispered to me during our last weekend together. "She says if you keep coming around, bad men will take me away forever. She says it's your fault Daddy died and now you want to hurt me too." My blood went cold. That's when I realized she wasn't just trying to hurt me. She was psychologically torturing an 8-year-old to use him as a weapon against his own sister. I started documenting everything obsessively, but instead of just defending myself, I decided to go on the offensive. I called her employer, a prestigious law firm, and expressed deep concern about her mental health. "She keeps making false reports about family members to government agencies," I said, voice trembling with fake worry. "I'm afraid she might be having some kind of psychotic breakdown. Has she seemed unstable at work?" I sent anonymous tips to the IRS about her suspiciously lavish lifestyle on a legal secretary's salary, designer handbags, luxury vacations, a brand new BMW. Turns out Dad's business had some creative accounting she'd been continuing, skimming thousands monthly into personal accounts. When she called CPS again, claiming I'd left Tobias alone in my car while I bought drugs, I was ready. I'd installed a dash cam that recorded continuously. The footage showed us together the entire time, getting ice cream and playing at the park, him laughing and calling me his favorite person. But this time, I didn't just defend myself. I went to the caseworker with my own concerns. "I'm worried about severe psychological abuse," I said, showing videos I'd secretly recorded of her coaching Tobias to lie about our visits, threatening to give him away if he didn't cooperate. "She's weaponizing the system and systematically traumatizing this child for financial gain." The investigation flipped overnight. When they searched her home, they found a folder labeled Custody Strategy, filled with staged photos, fabricated medical reports, and detailed timelines for eliminating my parental rights. Her computer revealed Google searches for "how to prove sibling unfit" and "making bruises look worse in photos." 6 months later, I have full custody of Tobias. She has supervised visits twice a month, with the same caseworker she used to manipulate. Last week, Tobias asked me why she doesn't live with us anymore. "Sometimes," I told him, "people who play with fire end up getting burned."